Okay, so we've all heard of AI at this point, and a lot of us have seen these AI calorie trackers pop up everywhere being advertised by a bunch of prominent influencers. And you've probably wondered to yourself if they work or not. Today, I'm going to put it to the test and I'm going to give it an honest shot because I think it would be really awesome if this technology worked. So these are some screenshots that I took while I was setting up the app. It took 5 minutes. These are reasonable macronutrient goals for me. They told me they send me a reminder before my trial ends. I never got one, but I don't check my email, so that's okay. 3-day free trial. They confess in the opening that this is not very accurate, and I find this slide very hilarious because they say if you're unsure, use the barcode, yet that product doesn't have a barcode on it. Up first, we have a very simple task, and honestly, I thought AI was going to be able to do this. 1 serving of pecans. So I scanned it. All of these videos, screen recordings, are going to be sped up and cut down for time purposes because sometimes it can take up to like 2 minutes to actually find something like that. Anyways, as you can see here, I was wrong. We have already failed. It grossly overestimated the number of pecans. I followed the app's instructions and it managed to fail miserably already. Rather than stopping here, I mean, I can already draw a conclusion from this, but rather than stopping here, I'm going to keep going and I'm going to give it a lot of chances and just see if it gets anything right, if it has any purpose whatsoever. We will see. I decided from then just to track like everything that I ate in that day. The next thing I ate was some Taco Bell chicken nuggets because I was celebrating, and it got it, very wrong. Here are the actual macros for reference. Next up was, I just decided to scan the box just to see if it would get it from the box, just for the heck of it, giving it every opportunity to get it right. Fail again. This is my fiance's meal. It's some real good foods chicken nuggets with some queso on top. And wow, couldn't have got it more wrong. I don't know. These are some Little Debbie Swiss rolls, and I was actually shocked at the findings here. It didn't get it when they were just had a picture taken off, but my fiance suggested to take a bite out of one and track it like that, and we actually have a victory here. I would that was really close. Browned ground beef is problematic because the AI has no way of knowing if it's 80/20 or 97/3, whatever. I tried some fiber tortilla and bread here. It was able to identify them as tortilla and bread, but obviously got it wrong. This is a fiber tortilla with some strawberry preserves and a little cinnamon. It thought it was salsa, which I honestly thought it would get the jelly right at least. But yeah. And then this was my breakfast the following morning, some oatmeal and Greek yogurt. For reference, here's how long it takes to track something on MyFitnessPal. This is not sped up. This is all honest. I just wanted to address some of the most common arguments for the use of AI in food tracking before I let this video end. The first one being it's better than nothing. No, it's not. Because if it's grossly underestimating how much food you're eating, you'll gain weight while still thinking you're in a calorie deficit when you're not. And if it's overestimating what you're eating, then what's happening is you're going to give up because you feel like you're eating a lot more than you are. The second one is look at who promotes it. Look at all these influencers who look better than me. Who am I to say things like that? Who I am is someone who's not being paid and who actually ran a genuine test. And in the interest of fairness, if they approached me and said, here's $5,000, would you make a video talking about how you use our app? I'd probably say yes because I'm greedy. And the third one is identifies ingredients. You know what else identifies ingredients? Your eyes. Use your eyes. This doesn't solve the problem of it not working with portion control. Add to the fact you're going through the same amount of effort as it would take you to just weigh your food on a scale and get a precise measurement. Separating out your ingredients, having to correct it. The biggest problem here is portion size. Even if it gets to the point where it can identify ingredients 100%, you'll never get portion size. Even if it gets close on portion size, it will never know if I've fried something in olive oil or the air fryer. It will never be able to tell me that. AI will never be good enough for this. 200 years, nope, won't be enough. I'm calling it now.